What is up and is going on, guys? My name is Simpzy and welcome back to some more Third Age Total War. We're playing as Dale on the massively overhauled submod, so let's get straight into it. In today's episode we're going to be doing the Battle of Mistrand. I currently have King Bard and half-assed of Dale. Half-assed, it sounded like I said then. With a full stack, we're actually besieging Mistrand. We also have Harwin here with 4 lots of spearmen and some woodsmen as well as reinforcements. We have my assassin here, which he actually assassinated a Harad diplomat, which is quite funny. But once we take Mistrand, we're going to have a good source of gold, which is great. But yeah, we're going to be besieging it. Now, I took a gamble with this settlement, and I actually put in my spy. And it says your spy has infiltrated this settlement, and the gates have been opened. I do have siege equipment. I don't know why I put that there, because we are going to be fighting it in this first term. We're going to be attacking Mistrand. I do have another army here at Kugelvort. I'm just waiting to get some more units to come across. Now, speaking of units, I actually have recruited I have constructed the barracks, and now I can recruit Dale swordsmen. So I've got 1 lot here, which is good. It just took me 29 turns. It just takes ages. I was putting more money into the economy, and honestly, I put more faith into these watchmen than what I should have. But hey, it hasn't had a very big negative effect. I'm also recruiting some heavy spearmen here as well, along with another lot of Dale swordsmen. So we're going to be able to getting them. Now, I did get told from you guys in the comments that building a dock at Esgaroth should produce me ships. I built a military wharf. Says trade fleets available too. I can't recruit any ships here. I don't know why that is. And it's not like I can do it in Dale either. So I guess I'm just going to build another shipwright. I'm just guessing. I wish I could ask you guys this. But anyway, I'm going to build another shipwright. That might do it. But if not, it's not a bad thing because we are increasing our tradable goods. So it's still putting money into the economy, and if it works out, it's not all that bad. We did take this settlement when I was pushing back here. There was only 1 unit in there. It wasn't even a general. Now, with my spy, I'm going to continue to push across Rune, Mataram. Okay, I can't think of anything else. We are continuing to move our troops across. We are going to be saving up enough money to try get a shipwright. We did have a mission. Take the settlement of Mistrand, and we get 1,500. Which will be able to replace the troops we lose. I'm going to talk to Rohan because I did have a mission to actually get units off them. And I already did that already. So I want to go for map information for map. How about that? I think it's because it's taking so long, I think they've agreed. Yep, they did. There's no point of getting an alliance with them because... well, there's no point in getting an alliance because it'll just probably more piss off Mordor. And I don't think trade rights would be a good idea because we can't actually trade with them. So they're not actually looking too good. Looks from this, it looks like they've lost Helm's Deep. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Edoras is being besieged or something. Because Rohan do get knocked out pretty well. Unless you're playing as me and I knocked out Isengard within like the first couple of turns. Okay, so we are going to assault. If we go for a night attack, it eliminates 72 troops. Yeah, it's not really that worth it. 3-2. We do have reinforcements, which won't be in the field. They do have some clansmen, which we're going to have to watch out for because they are better. 4 attack to 10. What are ours? We can't see ours. They have 1 lot of clan warriors. Aldur, a 4-star commander. He's quite young. He's 16. He's really loyal to the Harad cause. Good at the walls. +1 command when defending. And an Easterling chieftain. But we've got King Bard, the Dragon Slayer. So I think we've even got some cram biscuits. Cram is a biscuit-like food made by the men of Esgaroth and Dale. Very nutritious. It is used for sustaining on long journeys. What? Radagast the Brown? I didn't even have a look at this. A wizard also called Istra, and Mithrendi, by the elves with great physical and mental powers. He has special care for plants, birds, and beasts. +1 farming and + movement points. I didn't realize Ratagast was in there. But obviously King Bard is a fantastic commander. Enough looking at retainers and traits and attributes and whatnot. I don't even know. I can't even remember what they're called in this. It's like in all the other Total Wars. Fuck, that is bright, that Eye of Sauron. My God. As I was saying, it's like vassals. Are they vassals? Are they vassals? Client states? Are they strappies? Who knows? It would be comfortable for us to know that others fought also with all the means that they had. Boromir of Gondor, the Council of Elrond. Okay. Let's do the deployment. Thank God the gate's open, so we can just go for a straight out charge. So what we're going to do is we're going to pump our Dale Swordsman in first, and then we'll pump in, or we'll put a line for the Dwarves and the Swordsman. Like I said, I just want to pump everyone in there just to push. Or should we put my Swordsman in there and just push them to the test? Maybe put like one unit in front of them just to like soften the first volley. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll put these guys behind them, and then the chunk. So, like that. And then just the spearmen just behind them. It is going to be a pretty big grind to push through. So that's why I'm putting them there. Archers, I will group. Cavalry can just sit here, and who isn't in the thing? So it's probably those spearmen here. So it's chuck you there. Okay, I think that's a pretty good charge, at least. So let's do this, shall we? So the gate has been opened. Oh, I probably could have deployed. Yeah, probably over there. Reinforcements delayed. I didn't think any of my reinforcements were in the field, but charge nonetheless. We lost a couple of dwarves then. We lost one. We should be getting some more dwarves soon, hopefully, but we'll be able to get these guys in the field a bit more. Come on, lads. Make way. Okay, archers. I want you to hit, I guess, that cluster in there. But I do want the majority to push for the town square. Like, that's our main objective. Building captured gateway. We've lost 0% of their 0. Apparently we haven't lost 1%. Well, yeah, like I said, try to get as many troops in. So we want to take the square. The more men we can push in, the better. Because of it. My longbowmen are getting their archers off. I don't particularly know what they're hitting at. They're trying to hit at this. But it looks like we're making a push for the town square. I'm going to get them to halt, because I think there's probably more friendly fire than anything else on there. Okay. So I'm going to get them to... Oh, I just want to keep on pushing there, don't I? And then these guys charging in to engage them. We've lost 5% of their 8, so we've killed a fair few of them. I have given the command for my spearmen to move up. Sorry, my swordsmen and my dwarves, wherever they are. But we're making a push in here now. I would like to move up my archers to inside the settlement once there's some room. But what are they pushing up at the front here? It's just their clansmen. So it looks like my spearmen here are doing well against the tribesmen. Yeah, just units are scattered at the moment, so we're going to try to do as best as we can. Okay, so there are their reinforcements coming in. I'm hoping we can take the square a lot quicker. Do we have a couple of units here that are just... We'll send these two actually to flank. And if we've got a unit that's kind of more centered... Yeah, that. So I'll get these guys to group. And I want you to flank, because that would really help. What's quicker flanking? Actually, it's this way going. Going this way around is way quicker than that way. So get everyone there except for the dwarves and that unit to attack them. I do want the dwarves and the Dale swordsmen to attack some of the big guys up here. Where are some dwarves? Oh, they're there. Okay, I'm going to get King Bard to use his leadership. It increases combat effectiveness and morale, which is going to help a lot. Now there's probably enough room for me to move my archers in. I was kind of worried about that before because if I sat them just there, even though they'd be shooting over, there still would be archer fire. So it looks like now they're actually pushing up. But it's just going to be a bit of a grind, it looks like. This is a solid battle. We are attacking their capital, Mistrand. Keep pushing, lads. Keep pushing. I didn't tell you to stop. I want you to push this way. We can get a flanking maneuver on. Oh, cavalry. That's a good idea. I'm going to move my cavalry in. Whoa, speaking of cavalry, looks like my cavalry is going to have a bit of an engagement, aren't we? These spearmen are going to have their first volley off, I guess. They are missile. Oh, we got rid of one. Go for another volley. Quick, get the volley off before the cavalry go. Yep, we got one off. We're only taking out one unit. And we hit them. Okay, I want you to halt now. And I might actually get you guys to try hit their main line. Okay, how's this flanking maneuver going? It's doing well. We've killed their reinforcing general. I don't think it actually was a general unit. I think it was just like a smaller unit coming in. So, oh no, it was an enemy general. Oh no, it was a captain though. Building captured gateway. Okay, so these guys are pushed around now. Ungroup, because I want you to go like here, I guess. Attack the bodyguard there. Okay, we're doing well. We're actually going to get in there. Yes. Okay, archers. You should be hitting the clansmen. Meanwhile, everyone here, except for these units and the archers, I should group them up as well, just to be easily identified. My archers are getting their shots off. We've got units moving around. Cavalry that engaged the other one. I guess we could push them across as well. So I want you to get into the settlement. I want you to go about here. I'll just deploy you here for the time being. But get into the settlement. I should be using... Should I be using fire? Probably not, because we want to try whittle them down more than anything. Send out my longbowmen in. We're just going to quickly regroup. And we should be aiming for their general's bodyguard. No, I don't know. Just go for the clansmen, I guess. Meanwhile, everyone still should be pushing against the tribesmen. And we have my other units here flanking. I thought I had 2 units going over there. It should be fine, nevertheless. We might have to stop the arrow fire. We've lost 32% of their 60. Which isn't too bad. Keep blowing the horn. And my cavalry's in there. So we're going to go for another flanking maneuver here. What's this unit here? Clansman light. I want to hit their tribesmen from behind, because that would cause a pretty big rout, I reckon. I hope there's not... I just need to look at the arrow fire if there's actually that much friendly fire. And the arrows are kind of hitting just everywhere. Cavalry's moving up now, hopefully. They have... So we're going to hit them from the side. I'm going to get my archers to halt. And I'm going to disable fire at will mode. So halt everyone. I'll keep Bart in there for military presence. Let's hope these clansmen don't hurt us all that too much from behind there. We'll try hit their units there. Wasn't a very good charge, to be quite frank. But continue to push against them. These Dale swordsmen. Where are the dwarves? We're putting the dwarves to the test. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some more soon. Looks like that door's open there. The clansmen have come in. We'll reform and try hit the clansmen head on there. If we could reform the line. Fuck it. Charge. Looks like we're pulling the cataphracts out anyway. Continue to hit them and continue to hit them. They're wavering. And we routed them with that initial charge. We're doing well. Their cataphracts are still there though. Let's see if we can do some pivoting moves. Try hit them from behind a bit more. Go for a charge. Everyone should be running. Because once we hit them from behind, their morale will drop tremendously. Come on, riders. They are exhausted though, you got to give it to them. Took out a fair few. They're wavering. Okay. Let's start speeding this up now. We're just continuing to grind against them, of course. We'll keep going with charges. Okay, looks like those units are gone now anyway. So just try hit them from behind with the units. %. Oh, that is just so many units. But obviously we're slowly weeding them out to try and get Dale swordsmen. I imagine that's the general. We lost a lot of dwarves as well. Are we still trying to just kill this one bastard here? Their last general unit. He's taken a fair amount of hit points. But we finally got him. Enemy general fallen. And we actually ended the battle. We deployed 2,729. We lost 778. Alder deployed 1,546. And he lost all his troops on the battlefield. Obviously, when we take a settlement, we're going to lose it all. But we haven't got many of the Dale swordsmen left, or the dwarves, which is interesting. We did lose nearly about... you lose about half of what the enemy deployed. That's usually average. Any more or any less is interesting. So casualties inflicted. Who did the most amount of damage? 151 with the Dale swordsman. The dwarves killed 126. Wow, some good stats there. You're most welcome to pause and have a look if you're curious. But the orcs began to raid the eastern regions and slay or steal horses. Why would they steal horses? I don't know. They don't ride them. They don't use them for planting wheat and stuff. I don't even know what orcs eat. I think they just eat meat. Oh, I guess they could eat the horses, couldn't they? Breed them and eat them. We're going to execute, and we've taken Mistrand. We've got reinforcements here, so it'll be able to boost up our units, because we did take a few, but I can just imagine how many more units we'd lose if we had to besiege. So we are going to sack. We're going to get 1,314 from sacking. We're also going to get 1,500 from there, so that's good. A +3 command from King Bard. He is just absolutely superb at the moment. I wonder giving him any more stuff would help. Because I might be able to give them retainers. No, I can't. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to rally up. And we are going to... Wow, I thought we lost a lot more. I guess some of them might have gotten captured. Okay, so we've taken Mistrand. I guess we can build another port here as well. It's probably a rather good idea. 9% Northern men. And we've taken their capital. There are still a fair few more rune settlements left. Let's have a look north, if we can. We're going to be pushing out from Kugavod soon. And I just want to scratch my head. Okay, we are going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching if you've watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Dale. We're doing quite well. We've established a rather large kingdom. We're taking chunks of rune. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Dale campaign and Swaby and House Tully. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. My name has been Simpzy. Remember to support me by leaving a like. And above all, remember to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks a bunch, guys. Simpzy, out.